meowing. I'm not doing any roleplay today. Good morning, Oni-chan. Good morning, Coronium. Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Rimesis. Good morning, Aspect 345. Good morning, Tim Tom Cat. Good morning, Z Graves. Good morning, Success. Oni-chan, you're not allowed to do that because you told me I'm not allowed to do that either. Or we can all do it together. We all do it together. Good morning, tomorrow. Good morning, Accentique. 2 weeks without roleplay. Yeah, it's more than just that. So, as you guys have realized, the roleplays tend to involve my healing, right? I'm supposed to practice my healing, but my healing abilities have gotten weakened over the past little while. So that's why I can't do the roleplay. I just I don't have the abilities right now. I don't know, I guess I really burnt myself out with them. So I don't know. Do what? Are we getting the Kool-Aid? I think so, Rimmer says. I think that's a plan. Oni-chan, is it Kool-Aid this time? Good morning, Boone126. Good morning, Lechuga. Good morning, Lethal Kate. Thank you for calling me Princess Lechuga. Good morning, Dumpster Firebrand. Good morning, Piscana. Thank you for calling me by my given name. Which dev nerfed you? The only dev that programmed me to begin with. Jesus Christ. Kidding. That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke. Oh, it's a good joke. It made me laugh. I don't know about the rest of you. Hi. Yes, Mom is here. Can't heal without harvesting your goon powers. Latuga, that makes a lot of sense. Is that what it is? OMG. Guys, I think it's an emergency. I think I have to start gooning immediately. No wonder I can't heal anybody. Oh no. Oh no. I thought I was getting closer to God. I thought I was becoming a nun. But maybe the answer is anyway. I can't talk about gooning. This is a family-friendly stream. It was some off-brand thing. How do you feel about people calling you Mommy Moonson? Jackie, I enjoy it. I enjoy being called Mommy. And, you know, I wanted to say that I didn't predict this, right? I didn't think I had that kind of fetish or desire, to be perfectly honest with you. But I should have known. I should have known. The Moonies who have been around for a while, I told this story before, will know that when I was like, I'm pretty sure when I was 13, I wanted to have 11 kids. I don't know where I got the idea from. It was probably from TV, but I just remember being like, I want to have not necessarily a full football team, and by football I mean soccer, but I was thinking like at least enough for benched players. And I don't know, 11 was the number that came to mind. Let's see. You could heal even when you didn't goon. I don't know about that. Good morning, Egigoka. How are you? Thank you for calling me Queen. Speaking of queens, have you guys thought about bees lately? Have you thought about bees? I was thinking about bees because the other week was it on Tuesday? Not even the other week, just a couple of days ago. Literally 2 days ago, when I was doing the research on maple syrup, I also came across honey. And then I also came across honeycombs, and then it made me think about bees. My brain. Why is Maple in a void? Has she been banished? No, it's because it's Thursday. It's Therapy Thursday. So we go into the void. We go into the darkness to get in touch with our emotional side. This is where I do the healing from typically, but my powers are too weak. I haven't gooned enough. Good morning, Maiko. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Bees are important. Writing that down. She's a breeder, guys. Good morning, Bowie. Good morning. Have you come across Mike honey? What's Mike honey? I don't know what that is. We have soda queen bee in Kazakhstan. Oh, that sounds delicious. Also, he was a false prophet. The true prophet is Moonson. Mamo, I don't think you're allowed to say that. I don't think you're allowed to say that about Jesus Christ. Good morning, Onioki Chris. How are you? You need to take days off from trying to do 30-day streaks for all those productive tasks. I don't want to. I don't want to. Imagine 30 days of ASMR. Oh, I wouldn't make it. The mounting bots took my name. I want to give it back to you so bad. I want to know what your name is. It's a great mystery. It's one of the many mysteries of this world. I read a dojin about this very thing. Ah. Source, can you share the numbers? Share the secret digits, the hidden code. Good morning, Luxafate. How are you? Thank you for calling me Maple. For those of you who don't know about my given name, the way that I was named Maple is... It's very similar to how hurricanes and other natural disasters are named. There's like a registry of names that mooncats can get, okay? And they all begin with M. And it was just my turn for Maple, so that's how I became Maple. Anyway, rebrand to be called Mommy Moonson. Ah, wow. If I'm a mommy, can I lactate? Just kidding. That's a joke. Ah, that was a bad joke. I should sometimes not speak. Trad wife arc. I don't want to be a trad wife. I want to be a wine mom. I did today. Good morning, Rise Up 420 God. Good morning, the Consultant 427. Good morning, Izuku Meowderia. You're earlier than usual. 12 kids need to breed. Only 11. Bees often. Part of my off-grid bug-out plan is adding pollinator garden so they stay the heck away from my house. Oh, that's smart. I mean, bees are good for the environment. Good morning, Gamaru. I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. I thought it wasn't milk. It's not milk. All 8 nips should have one, wait, do kittens have 8 nipples? Let me check. Just kidding. Anyway, like any ill-conceived fling, I threw those digits right out. Moon is Canadian now. I'm not Canadian yet. I will be Canadian technically soon because Canada is going to be the 51st state. So Canadians are going to be American. And that's just like me for real. Okay. The nurse who found you loved Korean MMOs. Hi, Chaos Eternal 666. Long time no see. How are you? Substituting the sugar in lemonade with honey tastes really good. Sounds fake, but I'll believe it if you say so, Coronium. I feel like honey is overrated. I feel like honey doesn't taste like anything. I've listened to the hype of hot honey. You know, like a lot of restaurants putting hot honey on everything. I've tried it in my own recipes, and I don't think it's that great. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's just not that great. Maple milk. Get me out of Milk Joy Senpai. I didn't bring a milk for you today either. I'm sorry. I'm a bad kitty. I guess I'm the MILF. Wait. I think I'm the MILF today. Natural disasters can be beautiful, I guess. Moon is one of our beautiful natural disasters. Just saying. You know, beautiful, horrendous. It depends on how you look at it. I did look down, Oni-chan. 4 for milk, 4 for white monster. I have to think about that again. Wait, is that the energy drink? I've never had a monster before. I want to have monster once before I die. At least once. I want to try it. I feel like all the cool girls drink Monster energy drink. I always drank, when I did drink energy drinks, I always drank sugar-free Red Bull. Do you guys know why? Oh no! Thank you, Cami Dev, over on, I'm having a heart palpitation. Over on Twitch, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I was going to talk about eating disorders, but instead I'll start the stream. Good meowing, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning into Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a smitten kitten discusses all things love, life, and anime. Woo! That's me, by the way. I also discuss, conspiracy theories, my hatred for Discord, and amongst other things. This is a family-friendly stream. Anyway, bye, Bowie. Good night. Today is Thursday, and I'm supposed to do a roleplay ASMR where I heal you, and you're the center of my attention. But unfortunately, unfortunately for you, my healing skills have been depleted, and I can't do my job anymore. You rant about techno-necromancers. I rant about billionaires. Fuck 'em, is what I say. Oh, wait, this is a family-friendly stream. Duck 'em. Duck billionaires. Agave syrup tastes sort of weird, but nice. I don't think agave syrup is real. I think it's a fake thing that big vegan invented. It's always a day off when you're unemployed. True. Sugar-free Red Bull, delicious. Delicious battery acid. It does taste like battery acid. It does send my heart into palpitations. And also, I mean, if you are anorexic, you know, it just hits. It hits. It slaps. Good Manning, Space Goes Pink. How are you? And Cammy Dev, how have you been? Long time no see. I'm so sorry. I don't know. How was your stream? What did you do? What did you get up to? What's based? Whenever someone says based, I think of mathematics. Is that just me? Anyone else? I'm like, which base? Log base 10, perhaps? What are the other bases? Anyway. Moon likes Red Rockets, so Red Bull is a step up. What are Red Rockets again? Wait, is this a reference to dogs? Is this a reference to dogs? Big vegan. Have to get the rest, otherwise you burn yourself out and can't do anything. I don't know what we're talking about in chat anymore. I can't keep up. Acids and bases. Oh, that's, you know, okay. Base 2 is best base. Hope you're well. I'm crashing out, Cammy. Can you save me? Actually, are you the dev? Are you my dev? Can you please reprogram me and make me less, sad? I need help. Was playing Dark Souls, saw you were on. Everyone's winding down. Your stream is so chill, so, you know, I wouldn't call it chill, but thank you. A Dark Souls seems like fun. I've never played. I don't think I'm skilled enough, but I like it in a conceptual way, in a conceptual manner. You cannot have a monster moon. You will literally have a heart attack. Your tiny heart cannot handle it. Better yet, okay, instead of the Kool-Aid, we all drink Monster Energy drink. Acided is like bad take then. I don't know. We need a patch for Moon to buff her healing powers. True. It has to do with the phase of the moon. Honestly, I believe it's a waning moon right now. The moon looked really pretty earlier tonight. Nobody cares. I don't know why I'm saying these things. Log base 40 is odds of DNA coming into reality. Barking ASMR? You know, Lechuga, we'll make it happen. 30 days ASMR and barking will be one of the days. If you guys give me other ideas, I will take them all. And I will do it. I will actually do it. Nobody wants this, but I will do it. I wanted my Kool-Aid. Okay, you can have Kool-Aid mixed with Monster. It tastes like battery acid. I'd rather have poisoned punch. That can be arranged. That can be arranged. You don't need to be skilled for soul games, just masochistic. Welp. What are the Botrix levels on Kick? I don't know. They're made up. Can't have monster coming out of the coochie would ruin a lowly. You know, now I'm thinking about pee. I don't know why. Moon, look. Oh, okay. Guys, don't make me feel shy. Don't make me feel shy. Anyway. What did I want to talk about today? I don't know. My brain is so empty. I don't have anything. Oh, okay. So, I haven't been on YouTube, and I haven't been on Reddit, because they're both owned by the, you know, the technocratic lizard billionaires who hate our guts, and, you know, they want us to be consuming machines. And they want us dead, or something like that, right? I found a love letter. On the weird internet. Has anyone heard of marginalia? I think I'm saying it wrong. Has anyone heard of the search engine called Marginalia. I think I'm saying it completely wrong. Please someone correct me. What is it actually called? I'm just gonna talk, Oni-chan. I'm just gonna talk about things. Okay, there's an open source search engine alternative. Okay, it's not gonna replace Google or DuckDuckGo or Bing, but it's better, right? And the idea of this search engine is to kind of like go back to the older days of the web or something like that, where things were less commercial and more weird and authentic. Good meowing kiss. How are you? Yes, it's called Marginalia. I like that thingy. Anyway, I was on there and they have a button called Explore. And when you press the Explore button, you could see a bunch of like different kind of small websites. So basically these days, if you search on Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo for anything, the top sites that are populated are all owned by the same mega corporations. They might have slightly different names, but a lot of them are owned by the same parent company. And, it's like, it's a copycat of the old legacy media. It's just the internet version, right? It's owned by all those families of the names of which I am not allowed to say. Anyway, I was doing the Explore thingy and I pressed the button and I came across a beautiful love letter to the old internet. And it was just, it was such a nice essay. And in this essay, this person, I'm assuming it was a man, I don't know the gender of the person, but I'm assuming it was a man, talked about how the origins of the internet were built on freedom and the idea of like, someone out there in the world contributing to something and then sharing it with you all, right? Because the original internet could have been proprietary, it could have been patented, it could have been completely different than it is today. But in the early days, there were like a couple of key decisions, right? Key decisions from people to choose to share it. Oh yes, Gamaru, I do remember that. Yes, the origin of the internet was built on the military. Anyway. But still. Indie web like NeoCities. Yes. Like that, kind of. It was really sweet. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. All I know is that the same couple of companies, like, I don't know, the names of which I don't want to say because I'm already on all of their list, they either own all the websites that you probably frequent, or at least the websites that you frequent, if they have advertisements, their networks probably hook up to, analytics that go back to those same owners. So that's how they know everything that you do on the internet and everything that you do in your life. And they can watch you and then figure out which kind of animal you are, and then predict your every move. And then they go from predicting your every move to planting things in front of you and changing your mind and changing your ideas. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if my very venture into the realm of conspiracy theory is probably at some, in some ways kind of by design. Maybe I've been funneled. Maybe this is me being radicalized. I do think I'm being radicalized in the wrong way though. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying a lot of stuff. Someone please stop me. The old internet was fantastic. AJAX request ruined everything. JavaScript ruined everything. That was my other complaint too, that a lot of sites, you go to one web page, right? And it has some information there, and then all this data is being sent back and forth, and you don't even know because you're just trying to access one site, but then they're sending everything that you do to like 400 other sites. Aloha Chica, if I may ask, do you play horror games or do art streams before I drop a follow? No, I don't do either. I'm a crazy Menhera cat. I just do whatever I want, and it's neither of that. I don't have any skills. I'm useless. I'm more than useless. I'm worse than useless. But anyway, I just rant and stuff. Don't mind me. Go on. What if they knew you were going to look up conspiracy theories, so they funneled you into terrible ones to distract you from all the good ones? I think that's part of it too. My mind is being washed. My brain is being washed. As someone who makes his living writing JavaScript, facts. What do you mean? Monopolization and oligopolization are the honored American tradition. We burn it down. Put it back where it belongs. In the dark ages. You know, America was a mistake. Colonization was a mistake. Let's all get back on the boats and go back to where we came from. Just kidding. Anyway, free men will die on a hill to be able to use slurs. True. True. Just use slurs. There's not that much they can do anyway. Well, don't use too many slurs if you want to have friends. But if it's killing you on the inside not to be able to say it, then just do whatever you want, right? I blame Columbus. Me too. Fuck that guy. Just kidding. I don't know anything about Columbus. I don't know anything about anything. I just know that I wanted to sleep on stream today, and I didn't mean for it to go this way, but here we are. I don't even feel like talking about anime either. I think I just want to... Oh no, I don't know. Let's talk about the question of the day. How about that? If you could tell your past self one thing, what would it be? And it can't be about Bitcoin. If you could tell yourself from the past one thing, what would it be? I would tell myself, hey kid, don't go to college. Don't go to college. Yeah, that's what I would do. Because then I wouldn't be in debt, and then I wouldn't need Bitcoin in the first place. The education system has failed. Lechuga, are you pointing to me as evidence of that? She's psyoping us. No, I'm not. I'm just saying things. Take everything I say with like 5 grains of salt. Let's buy Moon an Uber and a milkshake. I think she could use it. Uber is too expensive. I live in the suburbs. And there aren't that many Ubers. Ow, ow, ow. Once, I think I told this story before too. One time, my car had issues, like it broke down or whatever. And I had a job. I was employed. This was a long time ago, obviously. Anyway, it broke down and I had to get to work, right? But, did I really say this out loud? Okay, I'm the kind of cat girl that had a bad habit, you know? Not a drug habit, but pretty close. I had a Starbucks habit. I used to go to Starbucks every single day. So I got an Uber to go to Starbucks, and then like I went inside and I ordered my stuff, and then I got another Uber and I was gonna get the Uber and go to work. But because it's such a small town, it was the same guy, and he was so mad at me. He's like, why didn't you just tell me that you were leaving? I could have taken you. I had to drive away and then drive back, and then my gas. And I was like, okay, buddy. And then like, even if I wanted to avoid him, I couldn't, because it seems like there are only 2 Uber drivers in the entire place that I live. So I ended up seeing him again other times that week, and it was very awkward and uncomfortable. Focus the F up. That's a good one, Michael. Hi. Bye, Crypto Kitty. This is very similar to the one you asked before about past mistakes. Yes, Piscana. You got something on your mind, kitty cat? Yeah, I do. So I keep asking questions like this because I have a lot of regrets in life. You're probably autistic and might be gay. Oh, that's smart, Dumpster Fire Bread. Because if you told yourself that, you know, it would cushion the blow. Don't try to be Christian. It ain't it. And Bitcoin, I want to buy one at $2, but it was up to $4, and I was like, nah, too much. Oh, regrets. Leave me alone, Jackie. Leave me alone. Don't bully me. Just keep your head up. I hate that you're a downer pessimist. Be more optimistic and continue to develop your skills. You can do it. I'm so honest. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Do you have a favorite drink at Starbucks? I usually get one of the refreshers. What is it? The dragon fruit refresher without fruit and without ice. And then it's clear. When they don't put the fruit in it, it comes out clear and it just looks like water, and it just tastes like sugary water. Stop taking everything so seriously. Wish I had learned that earlier. You know? Better late than never with that lesson. That's a good one. What's going on? Pro Gamer Live? I wish I knew the answer to that. I really don't know. Go all in on GameStop. Lechuga, is GameStop not bankrupt? Wait. Have a backup career that isn't web development? It's really gonna suck in a decade. Ouch. I would share obscure esoteric information sources. That's funny. I wish I knew that I wasn't the reason bad things happened back in the day. I would tell myself that I'm not going to chance as a person or change as a person simply because time goes by. You actually need to put in the work to change. It's hard but possible. I like that one. It's true. It is true. You have to put the work in. Debt is beatable. Don't be Doomson. Oh, rise up 420 God. I have no skills. When is the stream starting? It's starting never. The stream is almost over. We're almost done. Ha ha ha. I thought GameStop bankrupt. I thought so too, but honestly, I don't pay attention to financial things or the stock market or anything like that, so I don't know. Fuck them people, they ain't worth it. Also, kind of wish I learned to study. It's not too late, Piscana. There's a free course called Learning How to Learn on... Is it on Coursera? I think it's on Coursera. It's on one of those. And it's pretty good. It's okay. It's alright. Moon doesn't know about GameStop blowing up 800% in value. True. You're right. I'm unaware. I was unaware. I wasn't part of that plan. I'm too dumb for Wall Street bets. I would say don't bother with dating. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Oh, that's a really, really good one. Although lately I've been so lonely that I'm tempted. I've thought to myself, should I get on one of those apps? Should I get on an app and try to meet a person? But then I remember I'm poor and I have no car and you know, I don't know. And I live with my parents. There's a lot of reasons I probably shouldn't date right now. Anyway. Also, I'm a VTuber and that's illegal. Actually, 8,000%. Oh, so sad. I missed the opportunity just like you. Put me on the list for you. No, my Kohai, you can do better. Please raise your standards. Raise them. School's over, Maple. I don't plan to go back. No more school. Also, as sad as you are about your past, if it didn't happen, you wouldn't be here talking to us, and I, for one, am glad you're here to yap. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'll try to be better. Starting tomorrow and into the future. I think to myself, if I can improve, if I can become better, then maybe I'll be worthy of love, and maybe I won't hate myself so much. You know, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Anyway, date, family, and adventure creates happiness. Rise up 420 God. I have a question for you. Have you heard of cannabinoid hyperemesis? I think I'm saying it wrong. Why start tomorrow? You could start right now. Because I feel lazy. Has anyone else heard about it? I'm not just asking one person. I only asked him because he has 420 in his name. So I'm assuming he smokes marijuana. Start right now. Get down and do 5 push-ups. I don't want to. The floor is too far away from me. The floor is all the way down there and I'm all the way up here. Is that weed? Meet persons. You don't have to date. Use the time to enjoy the company. It's hyperemesis. It's like a thingy. It's a condition that happens to some people after they smoke weed. And they just get really sick all the time. It's weed related. Explain it to me, please. It's a thing. I don't know. I think it might be genetics. It might be genetics. Where, like, some people have an aversion to weed and they get really sick. And they, like, every time... Yeah, the puking thing. Yes, that. Have you heard of that? Do you know anyone with that? Loving yourself before loving others is a nice thing. I gotta try. I'm here because you try to be better. You put in the work. That's more than most people do. You know, everybody has to go on their growth spurt eventually, I hope. Maybe not have to. Maybe that's too strong a word, but yeah. You know, if they're not there yet, I just, give them some time. Maybe they'll come around. I have that. It sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, Kevlar and Chrome. This wasn't about me, but yeah, I have a friend, question mark, an acquaintance, an acquaintance that has that. And then sometimes I think about it because I think it seems kind of rare, but also pretty bad. The floor is all the way down there. Moon from her chair like 2 feet above the ground. Is it 2 feet above the ground? It might be 2 feet. It might be, I don't know. I have a ruler, but I don't feel like measuring it right now. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll measure it after stream, and I'll let you know in the litter box. If you want to date, then date. If you tell yourself you can't date because you have room to grow, you aren't going to date because there's always room to grow. Why? Well, the problem with dating... The problem with dating is it takes two, right? So I don't know how to force the person that I want to date me. So I have to figure that part out. And then we're all good to go. All drugs are for certain people. I never advocate for it. People will lose their minds on the wrong drug. Oh, that's true. It's like a silver bullet thing. Some things just don't go well with certain people. I've tried high and low dosages of weed. It never felt good. I don't get why people like it. Yeah, I don't know, Different strokes for different folks. I've also said this before in past streams, but there's something wrong with my blood-brain barrier, so I don't do any drugs. And, I did drink alcohol for a couple of streams in December or November or something like that, but I was quickly turning into an alcoholic, so I gave that up again. So yeah, I don't do drugs and I don't drink alcohol anymore. Anyway, I've talked enough. Let's see. Yeah, I don't feel like doing the ASMR, so I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll give you a quote first, though. Let me find a quote. Yeah, I was really, really tired before stream today because I'm an introvert and I was forced to have to go outside. I was forced to have to go outside and do a lot of chores and do a lot of things today. And for a regular person who's like extroverted, that might not be a big deal. But for me, it actually did wipe me out. So I just wanted to sleep, but I was like, no, if I don't stream, I'm gonna miss the kitties. That's you, by the way. Here's a quote. Quiet people are actually talkative around the right people. Taken from my dad's over on X. I think I don't know anything about this. When I was a child, people thought I was quiet or shy. But I wasn't shy. I don't think I was shy. I wonder... I don't think I'm autistic either. I just have a lot in common with females that are. Get Manny King Fisty. I need my soothing cat girl whispers. Okay, tell me what to whisper. Okay, I'll whisper comments for like 2 minutes. Here we go. Not 2 minutes, that's too long. Maybe 1 minute. NPCs don't think introverts don't live. They should live more and think more. Ambivert behavior. Yeah. Quiet people usually have to feel comfortable enough to talk freely, like they may want. Moon, are you mute in real life? Lechuga, I do the thing. I do selective mutism. Not on purpose, obviously. Well, actually, sometimes on purpose. There were times in my childhood where I was like, I just don't feel like talking anymore. I'm not gonna use my vocal cords. You literally can't make me. It was probably very frustrating to be my parents. Shill your socials while whispering for all the new kitty cats. Fine. I'm amazing and loved. You're a good boy. What type of guy do you think you want, Maple? I want a guy that's like a golden retriever. I feel like if I talk more, we skip the small talk. People are often much nicer one-on-one because they aren't trying to put up a front. Oh, I see. You're an introvert. That's a slur. How dare you call me an introvert? Just kidding, I am an introvert. I'm an INFJ, to be precise. They were once considered one of the rarest types of the MBTI, but since then, it seems to be maybe not the rarest, maybe the second or third most rarest. Hello, golden retriever here. Okay, bark like a dog for me. Just kidding. This is getting weird. I don't want to be accused of grooming my audience, so I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna end the stream now. Thanks. I'm sorry. Everybody, have a wonderful Thursday. whatever you choose to do with your day. I'll be back tomorrow for fucking Friday, aka Filler Friday, aka Femboy Friday. Hi ASD for ticks, meowing, and you're welcome. And ABD Rafay, you're also welcome. Shield the socials. My name is Mrs. Moonson, not Mrs. Goonson. I also sometimes go by Crypto Kitty. You can find me on every platform, every single one. I'm on Kick and Twitch and YouTube and Blue Sky and Mastodon and where else? Odyssey. Where else? I don't know. All of them. I post my VODs every day over on YouTube and on Odyssey because why not? Meow. I'm the most parasocial streamer. You're not allowed to like me, but I will like you so much that you'll feel uncomfortable. I hope you have a good day. I love you. Goodbye. I don't goon anymore. I'm a nun now. My days of gooning are behind me. Goodbye.